If you've ever tried to take a project you're working on in Muse and move it from one computer to another, or better yet, share it with another colleague, another designer, it can be really challenging to gather up all of the assets used in a Muse project. The new Collect Assets feature makes this an awful lot easier. Let's take a look at the feature in action. So I'm here in the Pidgin website, and I'll double-click on the home page. Now I have a number of assets I'm using on the design. If I zoom out here and go into the Assets panel, you can see that many of those images are either in my Creative Cloud library, some are actually placed images. And if I scroll down here, you'll notice one of them is actually missing, that ribbon.ai file. When I'm ready to move that content, the first thing I want to do is pull down on File to Save Site As, and I want to create a new location. I'm going to go ahead and drop it on the desktop here, and I'll create a new folder, and I'll go ahead and give it the name Pidgins Traveling. And I'll click Create, and I'll go ahead and save that version of my source Muse document. Back within Adobe Muse, I'll come over to the Assets panel, and you'll notice in the lower left-hand corner there's a new icon. When I roll over it, it's called Collect All Assets. I'll go ahead and click on that icon, and I'm going to want to make sure it's still pointing to the folder where I saved out my source Muse file. I'll click Choose, and Muse runs through and generates a new instance of all the assets in that same directory with the new source Muse file. Now, if you remember, there was one file missing, that icon file. If I click OK, I can scroll up here and see that the icon award file is missing there, and that I need to go ahead and find that and replace it if I want to make sure I have all of the assets included. I encourage you to give this new feature a try.